Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we'll be doing a morning yoga routine just to help those of us getting up and getting our bodies moving and getting really energized to get our day started. To begin, we'll start off at the top of our mat, standing on our feet. So standing on our feet, hip distance apart, palms at our sides facing forwards, closing our eyes. We're just going to take a few breaths, feeling our feet gripping the earth. Maybe letting our body sway from side to side. Just taking notice of how our bodies feel. Feeling if we're having any tension in our shoulders, in our neck. Noticing any stiffness. And you can open your eyes and then go through a few rounds of sun salutation A. So taking a deep breath in through the nose, you can lift our hands up above our head. And as we exhale, folding forward, bring our whole bodies down. Inhale to halfway lift, hands on our shins or our legs, keeping our back nice and straight. As we exhale, placing our palms of our hands onto the mat as we step back into a plank, holding for an inhale. And as we exhale, you can lower your knees down to the mat before bringing your chin and your chest all the way down, making sure to keep your elbows nice and tucked in. Inhaling to place the forearms onto the ground as you come into a Sphinx pose, really pulling our chest out and shoulders back. And then as we exhale, bring palms back down. You come up into your downward facing dog. Holding your down dog for an inhale. And as you exhale, you can walk your feet forward, back to your forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale back to your forward fold. Maybe grabbing that back of your legs just to give yourself a little bit of an extra squeeze. Then you can inhale back to your standing position, hands above your head. And then as you exhale, bring palms down to heart center. That was one round. Let's go again. A little bit faster this time. Inhale, hands above your head. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to plank. Inhale to hold. Exhale to bring your whole bodies down. Either bring your knees down again or keeping them straight. Inhale to go for back bend of your choice, either Sphinx or maybe you can go for a Cobra. And then exhale into your downward facing dog. Holding for an inhale. And as you exhale, walking your feet forward, going into your forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. And then inhale to come back to your standing, hands above your head. As you exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. And now we can go through our last round. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to plank. Inhale to hold. Exhale down. Inhale to back bend. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale to hold. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale back down to a fold. And then inhale to stand. As we exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. And from there, you're going to place your weights onto your left foot as you step back with your right, placing your heels in line with each other, with your back toes pointing towards the side. As we come into a warrior two, hands out in front of us, making sure we've got a nice strong front leg. You take a deep inhale through the nose. And then as we exhale, we're going to flip our front palm and then throw it over our head, reversing our warrior. With our backhand either onto our back leg, or you can do a half bind behind your back. And coming back into your warrior two. Placing your front elbow onto your front knee. We're going to bring our right hand down, grazing the mat with our fingertips before bringing it up and over our head. Really focusing to pull our shoulder back as far as we can for an extended side angle. Then bringing your right hand down next to your left foot, lifting your back heel as you lift our left hand up, reaching for the sky for a little bit of an easy twist. Bring back your left hand back down, kicking your left foot back to your plank, holding it for your plank for an inhale, and as you exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale to bend your back. For exhaling, tucking your toes back into your downward facing dog. And you can just walk your feet back to the front of the mat, rolling your back up one vertebra at a time. Now just standing as we move on to the other side. Our left leg stepping back, bringing your heels in line with each other, left toes pointing to the left side of the mat, arms opening up into your warrior two. Holding as you take a deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, flipping your front palm, throwing it over your head, with your left hand either on your left thigh or taking half a bind. Coming back into your warrior two, right arm onto your right knee, left hand coming down, fingertips grazing the mat, or coming up into your extended side angle. Then left hand down to the mat, back heel up, and right hand reaching for the sky. You can bring your left hand back down, kicking back into a plank. And you can just go through our vinyasa as we exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale to go to our back bend. And then exhale to downward facing dog. And then once more, just walking our feet slowly to the top of the mat. And you can meet me back in a standing position. From here, you can stand facing the side of your mat with your legs just a little bit wider than your hips. Keeping your legs straight or maybe just a slight bend in them. Hands on your hips. We're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to hinge our upper bodies forward, keeping our spine nice and straight. As you go as far forward as we can. Then once we reach our limit, holding a full breath in. And then as we exhale, just relaxing down into a wide-legged forward fold. And shifting our weight over to the left, twisting our upper bodies as close to our left leg as we can. And if you can, grabbing your shins or your ankles, just pulling your body as close to your left leg as you can. Swing on to the other side as we fold over our right leg. And coming back to center and slowly coming up, standing up straight, keeping your legs still wide. We're then going to sink our hips down with our feet pointing to a 45-degree angle. As we just go as low as we can, then placing your left hand onto your left knee, your right elbow onto your right knee, you're going to push your left knee away, pushing your left shoulder as far forward as you can, or pulling your right shoulder back. Hopping over to the other side, right hand onto right knee, left elbow onto left, pushing right shoulder forward while pulling your left shoulder back. Back, we can just come back to a standing position. We can just heel toe our feet a little bit closer together. And then from there, with our toes still pointing out at about a 45, we just slowly sink our hips down. And you can meet me in a yogi squat. If you need a little bit of extra support, you can get a block or a pillow just to help you with the bottom areas, and just placing your elbows onto your knees, palms together, as we just push our legs out to the sides. And sitting down, you can bring the bottoms of your feet together with your knees pointing out to the side, coming into a butterfly position. With your feet as close to your body as you can, and place your hands on your feet, lifting your chest out, pulling your shoulders back, taking a deep inhale. And as we exhale, we're just going to fold forward over our feet, bringing our chest as close to our feet as we can. And then once more, once we've reached our limit, just relaxing into the fold. Gently coming back up. And we're going to move to the back of our mat with our left leg extended out to the front. With the bottom of our right foot onto our left thigh, we're going to twist our bodies facing towards our left foot. Taking a deep inhale. Once more, we're just going to hinge our bodies forward as we just fold over our right leg, going as far as we can before just relaxing down. Rolling up straight, swapping our legs as we do the same on the right side. Taking a nice deep breath in and then gently folding forward. Rolling up. And we can place both feet and legs together. And one last time, deep breath in. And sighing it out, folding forward as far as our bodies will allow us. Then releasing our legs and our feet, coming back up straight. You can meet me on your hands and knees in a tabletop position. And then from here, you can just walk your hands forward as we sink our chest and our head down to the mat, keeping our hips above our feet. As you can meet me in the puppy pose. And from here, you can keep your upper body low as you can. So just walk our hips back towards our heels, opening our knees as wide as the mat. And we come into our final pose of the practice as we settle in for our child's pose. And you can gently push yourself up into a kneeling position on your shins, still keeping your eyes closed. You can place your hands on your thighs. And just take a moment, noticing how we're feeling how we're more relaxed, more energized. And with that final thought, taking a deep breath in through the nose as we just sigh it all out. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you're feeling nice and refreshed and energized for your day. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and hope to see you guys again next time on the Yoga Mat.